been a hot minute since we have spoken. It's been a hot minute since I've even vlogged. You know what I'm saying? I told myself that I would be vlogging every single week. You know, the little Saturday upload situation that we did for a little bit of time, but then my camera broke, like you guys would have seen in my Honor Active most recent try-on haul. So I was left without a camera for, I think it was like 2 weeks or so, and therefore I couldn't do anything. I used my phone for, you know, that entire time, but in terms of YouTube content, couldn't do anything. But we are back better than ever, and I very promptly had to leave that room and kind of put the camera down here because I have a couple of Honor Active samples in there that I am testing out for some future launches that I can't show you guys. So we are going to stay down here for the foreseeable. But today is a huge, guys, I mean huge reset day, cleaning day, all of the above, deep cleaning every single little corner of this freaking house because this past week, like I mentioned, I finally had my camera. So I was just really busy filming, editing, posting content for the most recent Honor Active launch, which just launched this past Thursday, actually. It is now Saturday. Yesterday, I took the day off to just relax, take a chill pill, but now I'm back to it because the house looks freaking disgusting. I did not touch a single dish this past week. There's dog toys all over the floor, whose fluff is now just all up on that floor, and a bunch of laundry that I'm sure has to be done. So I'm gonna take you guys through this entire little reset day where I'll be cleaning the entire house, and hopefully you guys find that relaxing. I also feel like the last time you saw the house and all of its decor and whatnot was literally whenever we moved in, which was now a month and a half ago. And since then, I have had a couple of little upgrades here and there, bought some things. So might as well give you guys not a little house tour, but just a little update as to things that we've bought to spruce the place up a little bit more, give it a little bit more character. So let's get right into it. We actually have to go back upstairs because I need to make this freaking bed. First and foremost, we bought these little like stair runners. So that way the dogs, whenever they walk up and down the stairs, it doesn't, you know, click clack against the actual wood. And then the bottom has this like rubber grippy. So it isn't like an adhesive or anything like that, but it keeps everything in place. Love this. And I got it from Amazon. Also, before I do my bed, I'm just gonna take a second to fix my hair really quick because I don't know what it is, but I feel like I can never get the middle part correctly. Whenever I watched that footage back of the intro, I was like, dude, my literal hairline is not in the middle. It's literally off to the side, and I would have never noticed that just looking in the mirror for whatever reason. I just don't have a good sense of where my freaking middle part is. So typically I take this clip that I used to normally like clip my hair out of my face, and I just kind of like go from the center of my head like this all the way back, and there's just so much forehead space that sometimes it kind of gets a little wonky, you know what I'm saying? But I just gotta go like this, and then as you can see, I'm like a centimeter off. Are you actually kidding me? That is so much hair that I just completely missed from that first go around. But I did an Instagram live for the Honor Active launch whenever they first announced it, and somebody was like, holy crap, how do you get your hair to not have any flyaways, this, that, the other? That day in particular, I did not wash my hair for like 2 days. So she was getting a little greasy, a little oily, which is why it stayed down more easily. But the second thing that I do is use this brush. It's this little like bristle hair brush, and this I find really helps my hair stay down. I just kind of take my hands and pull everything back from my face. Dude, see, like, am I tripping or is my hairline still not in the middle? You see how that's like, shwoop, it's like curving back? What is going on? Dude, fuck it. I don't care anymore. Like, also, I wanted to look a little presentable because typically whenever I do vlogs and whatnot, I just straight up don't do my makeup. And I mean, to be fair, I don't have anything else other than brows. Normally what I do for my brows is use a powder. Let me just show you what it looks like. I bought this entire Sephora brush set last Christmas, if you watched that vlog. And since then, I've just been using brushes for everything. I haven't been using any sort of beauty blender because I feel like there's just so much bacteria that's trapped in there maybe. And I just don't be washing my makeup brushes and sponges as much as I probably need to. So everything's just kind of like in there and it feels gross whenever I put it on my face. I don't know. So I've been using a lot more brushes lately, and so I switched over to using the Sephora brush, like the angled brush, versus the Morphe one for my brows. This is the Morphe brow powder in Java. Not a portion of it falling out. I'm only gonna use that. However, Merit has gifted me a couple of brow products. They just released these products. This is called the Volumizing Pomade, but it has this mascara wand, and that's all I used for my brows today. I usually touch up with their little brow pencil, but today I didn't even need it. Literally, and I just plucked my brows this morning as well, but I only used this pomade, and this is how they came out. I think that looks phenomenal. I mean, obviously, I can touch up a little bit more, but for a little natural-ish type of look where it's so low maintenance, I just kind of brush it on for a little bit, and it comes out like that. That's pretty crazy. Anywho, let's go make this friggin' bed. Okie dokie. Also, something that I very recently just bought are silk pillowcases. The bed sheets that I got were from Target. It's made of this like jersey cotton. Also came with a couple of jersey cotton pillowcases, which at first I loved. The jersey cotton as a whole is so stretchy and like soft feeling. I especially like it because whenever I used to have like those linen sheets or whatever, oh my god, every single freaking morning whenever I made the bed, I would have to tuck the little corners back in, and that pissed me off to no end, especially seeing all the wrinkles and whatnot in my sheets, bro. That, I hated seeing that. I would have to make the bed literally every single day. Now, with this jersey cotton, because it's just so stretchy, it just kind of like fits in all of the, you know, right places when it's tucked under and whatnot. No movement, whatever. I used the jersey cotton pillowcases, and dude, it broke me out so bad. I don't know why I didn't realize that sooner, because obviously cotton traps bacteria and whatnot. I was wondering why I was breaking out so much. Like I would have super red, angry, cystic acne, and I was like, holy crap. This reminds me of my high school, college days, even down to middle school days when my acne was just really, really bad and it was taking over my life and my confidence. I was not feeling my best for those few weeks. That wasn't the reason why I wasn't on camera, but just kind of like letting you guys in on that. And so I switched over to silk pillowcases once I had that light bulb moment of holy crap, all of the cystic acne that I had was like on my cheek, but down here, and it was at my chin. And so you could just kind of tell that it was from the pillowcases because of the way that I was sleeping as well. I typically like to nestle into my pillowcases, so it just made sense that it was the pillowcases, and I can just tell by the pattern of the acne. So switching over to silk pillowcases changed the game entirely. Literally waking up the next morning, everything was already calmed down. It wasn't as inflamed as it was previously, and holy crap, my skin just feels and looks so much better now, and my hair too. Also, I talked to you guys a little bit about my skincare. I've since then gone cold turkey. I've stopped using every single bit of skincare that I had. Cleanser, moisturizer, sunscreen, everything. I'm not using anything anymore. I feel like my skin just needs to breathe, and it's not like I was using much anyway. Sorry, I'm so close. I'm getting all these cups from Gio's side of the bed. Yeah, I just feel like my skin needed to breathe for one, but two, it just like, with the pillowcase and all that, it just wasn't happy, and I felt like my skin barrier was just very sensitive to everything. Oh my god, it was just so sensitive all the time. So I stripped everything back, and now I'm back to using my Neutrogena moisturizer and sunscreen combo, and I've used it for like one day. I don't use it too often. Like before I started messing around with skincare pretty heavily, I only ever used the Neutrogena sunscreen and moisturizer combo every now and then. Like if my skin felt especially dry and flaky, I would use it, but I wouldn't use it every single day. But I'm like, maybe that's just because I haven't found a skincare routine that genuinely makes my skin feel good. And I don't doubt that one day I'll go back to using the CeraVe foaming cleanser and gel moisturizer. But for now, I'm just prioritizing my skin fully healing. So yeah, anywho, let's show you what this kitchen looks like, because we're about to start cleaning and it looks like a freaking mess. Listen, no judgment zone here, okay? It's been a stressful week and we are now just getting to cleaning and loading up this dishwasher. I think Gio already loaded this stuff up. Yeah, I think this almost looks good to go. So we'll do a couple more dishes and I'll make a little ASMR moment of it. That friggin' dishwasher is game-changing. Like growing up, we didn't use dishwashers, guys. Every single time we washed dishes, The dishwasher was a place to store dishes. It was not to be used. I never knew how to use a dishwasher up until 4 years ago. The dishwasher that we had at our old place was broken, so I was just too lazy to call maintenance. I would always just hand wash the dishes myself, but I kid you not, dishwashing was like a chore. It took me a solid hour 15 every single time to do like a heavy, full load of dishes, right? That took me 5 minutes to load the dishwasher. Granted, Gio already put a lot of stuff in there, but the fact that it took me 5 minutes to just put in a couple more dishes and just rinse them off real quick is crazy. Also, I recently went to Home Goods with my sister and I bought this little like drying rack. As you saw, I just kind of rolled it up, put it underneath, but this is so useful whenever I do have dishes in the dishwasher and there's still dishes lying around that I need to wash and dry, in which case I will hand wash them and just put it on this rack that I just leave here at the sink to dry, and it's been awesome so far. So easy. This color in particular, and it was So I cleaned all the counters, the stovetop, all the cabinets and whatnot, because you know whenever you're cooking or something and there's just oil on your hands and you open the cabinets and you can just see the little like oil stains. Yeah, disgusting. I don't know what it is, but ever since we moved to this house, like the house might not even look as dirty as I personally think it is, because I think it's a mess, but it might not look like that. But I feel like because cleaning is my little form of therapy, I just want the house to be spick and span, you know what I'm saying? I just feel really at peace so far because I'm like, oh my god, I finally get to clean the house. But anywho, I love these products for cleaning the stovetops and the countertops and whatnot, because we have like a marble countertop and then obviously we have a gas stove, so I just use this Wayman's little gas stove cleaner, and I used to have the Wayman's granite cleaner as well. This is a 3-in-1, which I actually don't really like because it has like this clean, polish, protect formula or whatever. Every single time I use it, the countertops get really oily before they, I guess, dry up and then feel normal again. That's why I went through with water first with a paper towel to make sure that I get all the little bits and grits and grainy things and or whatever. And then after I clean the stovetop, put the gas range back on, I'll go in with this to, I guess, seal everything or whatever and make sure that everything is good to go so I don't touch the countertops for the next like 3 to 4 hours. So we're gonna go in with this and finally I can move on just to any area that isn't the kitchen. Oh, my friend's calling me. I'm vlogging, so you can say hi to the camera back there. It can't see you, so you're a little bit too far away.
Oh my gosh, where did we go?
Oh wait, yeah, let me turn off the camera then. I was on the phone at 4:37. It is now 7:24. We were on the phone for nearly 3 hours, so it's a little bit darker now, and I haven't cleaned one bit. I was just sitting here the whole time, just catching up on the gas, the updates, the tea, etc., etc. So now we're finally getting back to cleaning, and first order of business, this freaking floor. The dogs just absolutely tore up their little toy or whatever, and now I'm having to clean that, as well as these little bits of fur. You can't see it from afar, but up close, it just looks disgusting to me. Also, this is the update to the living room. I got a couple of these storage cabinets and whatnot, and all I knew was that one of them was gonna be for shoes. So literally little hidden shoe storage for the shoes that we wear the most. The other like main shoe situation is in the closet underneath the stairs. And then for this, I just kind of put my gym bag in there, little board games and such. So yeah, everything is hidden. It's super nice, and I just love the color on this and the warmth that it just adds to the room. Got it on Amazon. I will link it down below. we're not gonna look at this. This was just from the old house. I got another throw off of Amazon as well for like $12, $13. It's very thin, but I mean, I mostly bought it for the color because again, just adds a little bit of warmth to the room while also bringing in the colors together and whatnot. Got these little pillowcases that just zip in the back, so I can just put these in the wash if I really needed to, which is super nice because I feel like, once again, it just adds a little bit more color. And I initially was gonna get rid of this little side console table, but it just fits underneath the couch so nicely. So I figured I would just make that into a little side table so we can eat on there if we really wanted to. And so far it's been great. So I can just repurpose it instead of selling it. We have mirrors and little picture frames back there that we haven't hung up yet because I don't know where to hang it up. But last but not least, my favorite thing is this bookcase. Oh my gosh, you guys. So it's like this acrylic wall situation. So everything is really see-through. I also got this from Home Goods literally yesterday, and it's just a little Greek figurine situation. I feel like, I mean, I only have one, but the main goal is to put a bunch of decor on here. I'm obviously going to rearrange the books accordingly, but yeah, you can just see everything on all sides, and I think it is so cute. It's kind of giving children's library. Oh, I am just in love with it. So happy with how this turned out. It was literally everything that I wanted and then some. So I'm really happy about this purchase. I was thinking about staining the wood to kind of match this color a little bit more, but I don't know. I'm so happy with how it turns out, and I think the room is gorgeous, but I mean, we won't see its full potential until we get rid of that. So let's do just that. I also got this freaking broom, you guys. I don't mean for this to be an Amazon ad, truly, but I've just been finding some freaking gems off Amazon, especially for Prime Day. So essentially, this broom has all these rubber bristles and whatnot, and apparently it was supposed to help sweep up dog hair really easily because the dog hair just kind of like sticks onto this versus a traditional broom, or in my case, a little Asian broom. Every single time I sweep even the concrete floors and whatnot with my Asian broom, the hairs fly everywhere. They're freaking everywhere, but with this, the hairs don't fly up. They actually just stay in place. I'm just gonna do one of the sections, maybe this blue one because you can see it more easily, and show you guys because it's actually insane. Guys, please, you can't tell me that this isn't the most disgusting thing you've ever seen in your life. Like, that is so, you can see that from way over here. And that's literally just on this rug alone. Dude, it looks brand new. You can't even see any bits of hair there anymore. Like, don't look too close, but the amount of hair that got is actually insane. So let's go ahead and sweep this entire floor, and then we will get to mopping. Like sometimes if I really remember, such as right now, I'll do it, but otherwise, dude, I literally just be alone in this house with my silence. I don't be talking to nobody. Other than today, I don't really be talking to nobody. I don't freaking listen to music. If I do watch a YouTube video, it's usually whenever I'm doing the dishes and it's in the background, but otherwise, I'm just completely mute. Here, I will say, living in a house with wood or concrete tile, non-carpet floors has made me realize how absolutely disgusting carpet really is because, dude, I don't know if you guys saw, maybe my feet weren't showing, but I just kept having to like brush under my feet every now and then because I just feel the grainy bits and the sediments under my foot, and it's literally, oh, it's so disgusting. So I'm just that much more inclined to sweep and clean every day. I mean, maybe not every day, but I definitely sweep at least 3 times a week, 100%. And then on the very last day of the week is when I'll usually do a little deep clean like I'm doing today. But seeing all this from like one sweep just makes me realize exactly how disgusting carpet is, and just all of the things that are trapped in carpet all the time that you don't see. And maybe that's why Gio had so many allergies, why the dogs had so many allergies. thing about me, I love mopping. It just feels so clean. Like whenever I walk, the bottoms of my feet aren't dirty. Not that they are normally, but I'll literally go in like 2 times just to really make sure, you know what I'm saying? Get into it. It feels so nice to have a clean home. Everything just looks so good. Gio is gonna be so happy whenever he comes home. Okay, I think I'm gonna actually end the video here because the upstairs is gonna be the same thing as the downstairs, except for there's no mop. I'm gonna use my little Swiffer situation instead to clean the upstairs. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Definitely a little different than the videos that I have been posting, but I like watching little Sunday reset or just deep clean days anyway. So I hope that this was some good background noise, some white noise for you as you went about your day. I'm just excited to be vlogging more because I just have missed you guys and have not been able to vlog. Thank you for spending your day with me, and I'll talk to you later. So bye.